How's it going? Hold on, I forgot something. Hi. Uh, so I decided to sell drugs. Nice, yeah. Also, I did lie, I guess. It wasn't my intention. I'm not tired. Well, I am tired, but yes, I do sound tired. That's why look, we're here. That's all that matters. It's fine. I've been playing this game practically all day. I kind of regret the direction I went. Yes, I have an entire shelf full of donuts. And I am now... I don't know. Also, I love what you just put in the thing. I'm pinning that, and I will use that for like an emote later or something, because that's just good. You can have all the donuts you want, man. You can have everything in this place, even the drugs if you want, but I do not condone drugs on a professional level. If there's even a professional way to not do drugs, I don't know. Is there a professional way to do drugs? I guess that would be the actual question. But yeah, I was gonna call this a lazy day stream, but I decided to switch it to a half stream, which is kind of dumb because it's just a stream. And I'm really messing this up. I don't understand how I could mess it up that bad, but I really messed it up quite bad. But I don't know. Medicine is a professional drug, I guess. Yeah, you're right. You got it. You got there. God, I'm really bad at this all of a sudden. I swear I'm not usually this bad. I don't know. I felt low energy and I haven't really wanted to do anything. And so I just kind of was like, you know what? No stream today. And then I said, well, now I feel bad because I've made this expectation for myself that I should stream. And then I read Falcon's last message to me is if you try your best, you'll be fine. And I figured that doing nothing wasn't trying my best. So I basically peer pressured myself into wanting to stream. Because I do want to stream. I want to hang out with you guys. I just don't want to yell all the time. And I feel like I kind of lose myself when I stream how I normally do. That's a lot of cupcakes. I don't think they're cupcakes because I don't have any cupcakes in this whole game. It's just It's donuts. We got a shelf of donuts, bananas, 2 types of drugs, and then mouthwash and whatchamacallit. What is this stuff? Energy drinks. That looks suspiciously like Red Bull. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I also, well, that's not what I wanted. This is a very bad position for this machine in the corner over here. It's usually not that bad, but I just set this up, so that's why it's kind of terrible. Red Bull didn't give you wings? Honestly. You should, I wonder if anyone's sued for that. I wonder if like, you know, people, the like fairy tale people, like Icarus or something, if they took Red Bull and then they tried to fly into the sun and then they died anyway. They're like, these wings sucked. My wax wings were so much better. They did and won? Good. They should have. Because it's false advertising at that point. See, I've been mass producing this one type of weed, and I've reached a point where I'm kind of like, why am I doing this? Because the process takes freaking forever, and it takes forever, and it's kind of worth it. You get like $64 of profit as opposed to another amount of profit, I guess. I didn't really do the math for that. I thought about doing the math right before this. Anyway, my point is, I have a lot of crap, and I kind of want to just use all my crap so I can stop making all the big crap, and I should really just stick to, like, less complicated stuff, because it's bad. Like, it's really bad, as you can see, as I've flooded my kitchen with the random things. Stop saying crap. Well, I don't know what else to say. I don't want to call it weed. That sounds like I'm doing something illegal, which I am, but not in real life. Twitch, don't ban me. See, I think that's a weird thing about when games like this go popular, is everyone kind of has to dance around it. But then again, I find it funny because there's like a whole popular tag on Twitch. Where they're like 420 acceptable or something like that. That's straight up just weed. That's street lingo or whatever. I don't know. I kind of like just the growing and the making process of this game. I don't really care much to sell anything, if I'm honest, but obviously you need to sell your product to get more product. You just realized you have Wolf Girl tags now? Yes, I do. Look, Valken kept yelling at me to make sure I had all my tags filled out, and I watch other Twitch streamers sometimes. Obviously, that's how I met some of my friends. And I was just like, okay, well, some people have this stuff, and so might as well contribute. Who is Falcon? It's Valken, V-A-L. He's around here. He made a big show about him leaving. Oh, he was a friend that I met through Twitch, and we hung out, and he has like 400 something followers, but he like mentored me a little bit, and then he kind of dipped twice. He is very mentally all over the place, which, you know, I can relate. Sure, you can eat him, but he just kind of I don't know, he keeps going back and forth on if he should boycott the internet, and he keeps thinking that no, I shouldn't, there's friends here, and yes, I should, because I'm miserable. And if you're miserable, obviously you should do the thing that would make you less miserable. But he was so dramatic and wishy-washy with it that I'm kind of just like, sure, man, whatever. And he made a whole thing about leaving, but whatever, I don't care anymore. He can do what he wants. Oh, I kind of expect him to show up randomly again one day. What does boycott mean? It means you avoid it. So if people don't like a service or something, Like if, let's say, Mackin Farms or something. I don't know. I'm just making up a random name. If Mackin Farms does something atrocious to the public eye, like something super sexist or racist or something, people will say boycott them because they're doing terrible things, and why would you support a terrible business, is the idea. And I swear to God, if there is an actual Macintosh Farms or whatever the hell I said, I'm sorry. I was just picking up a name. It was going to be an actual brand, and then I was like, hold on, maybe I shouldn't just say random things. Not the farms. I don't know how you could have a racist farm. Never mind. I take that back. I take that so back. I'm going to shut up now because that was terrible. I had to think of it for half a second, and I was like, never mind. I'm just not gonna perceive that thought anymore. Oh, this is why I can't go live when I just am thinking about things. It's a day, okay? I don't know what to tell you. It's just a day, okay? It's just one of those days. Also, I have dealers. One dealer specifically is the worst, and the other one is the best. And I am giving the best one everything, and I haven't given the worst one anything in quite a while. Just because I don't trust them anymore. I swear they were taking all my product and just shoving it up their nose or something. You sent something in the Discord for me? Well, sorry. Macintosh Fruit Farm is a company in Berryville, VA. I don't want to say where VA is. Is it Virginia? What is VA? I forget. Well, sorry. I'm sure you're a wonderful company, but I just picked a name. And actually, I didn't say the whole name. I just said, in general, Massachusetts. I don't think VA is Massachusetts. I don't know about that one, Volt. Also, there's like music only half the time in this game, and it's very quiet, and I kind of hate that it's quiet all the time. Except in very specific moments. But I don't know how to do that. I don't know. We're just kind of vibing today. I guess, you know what? This is me practicing imperfection. Nothing needs to be perfect or work or function, I guess. Did I just finish? What did I just do? I'm lost in my process right now, man. All right, the idea is we take the purple spuds and then we do this to them, and then we do this 5 other times with different ingredients, and we get the end result with the name of bio balls, and then the bio balls sell for a significant profit. Even with all of the resources we put into it, it still gives us like 60 something profit. You're playing Roblox Pokemon? Nice. Let me know if anything interesting happens. I don't know. I was kind of debating whether or not if I should just kind of... I don't know. Life's weird. See, there's the music, but I don't know why it's here all of a sudden. Life be weird. And I kind of wish I knew, like, the optimal money-making method in this game, because there's crystal meth, which is a thing. And I could... It's the mixing song, I guess. I could technically go in on that, but the process takes significantly longer, and you don't make that much more. It's almost double, but that's with like the lowest quality ingredients. So I'm sure it's worth it later, but obviously this long process that I made is not great either. I don't know. I wish it was simple. This game makes it very complicated, which is good because a lot of people like that, and even I like that. But sometimes I don't want it to be complicated. I just want one product that I can sell to everyone, and that's where the bio balls come in, because they have like 7 different effects that people like. And so I might just, you know what, I'll just stop complaining, and we'll continue to go all in on the bio balls. And my lackey just informed me that they're out of product, so we're gonna go get them these 60 bio balls, and we'll come back and we'll keep working. I should probably also buy some soil while I'm out. I'm almost out. Which is fine, I guess. Where even is my guy? Is he out and about? Oh, he is out. He's right next door. Where the hell did I go? Where the hell is he? There is a song that plays every time you're seen by the police, because what would be a game about doing crime if there wasn't normal individuals trying to do their daily jobs and such? So that exists. But I don't know. I guess right now the idea is that we should try and... I don't know, I guess we'll just keep making bio balls. It's kind of a boring process, but I kind of like the boring games sometimes, you know? No, I just did that step. We're at the banana step already? Also, I'm not going to say most of these names out loud because they are quite terrible. And are you boring, Bull? No, you're not boring. Why would you be boring? I think I'm boring. I'm incredibly insecure if these streams are boring for everyone. But y'all don't have to be here, and I remember that. And then, so, if you don't want to be here, you won't be here. And if that's not the case, then, you know, if you don't want to be here, you won't be here. And if that's the case, then you wouldn't be here. But clearly you're here, so clearly it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm overthinking everything. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that I'm overthinking? Does anyone think about others overthinking? Are those drug donuts? No, I'm mixing normal donuts into the drugs. So it's more like donutted drugs instead of drugged donuts. You know? Because that makes sense. Also, I kind of want to just sell the basic stuff here. Also, I never got my soil that I said I needed. We'll harvest, replant, and then we'll do mixes in between all that and go get some more. I have way too many seeds. See, that's another thing, is that I can get the supplies to make everything way faster than I can get it out, which is kind of an issue with supply and demand. So I really shouldn't do this the way I'm doing this. You don't want the donuts anymore? Okay. Good. I don't know. They're pink sprinks, man. I'll take a pink sprink any day. Unless I'm on a diet or something. I don't know. Probably should be on a diet, but I don't care about myself enough to do that. That's just how it is. Anyway, how's your day, Volt? How's life been? I care about you enough to tell you to go on a diet. Yeah, that's fair. Hold on, let me do math. So, my day is boring and lonely. Mine's almost identical to that, except a little less lonely, probably. Because I have a dog and a mocha, and, you know, that's about the extent of my interactions on a daily basis. And then maybe my mother, who is also my boss. Mocha hates you. Mocha does not hate you. Hi, dial tone. Mocha's just not very talkative and doesn't want to be on the internet as much as I do. So we kind of run into a scenario where she is just the ghost in the background that supports me quietly from the shadows. But hey, dial tone, what's up? So dial tone, I looked into Minecraft mods. I couldn't find a single one that was just like tech automated based, but I found an entire game that's like that, so I don't know. I played that a little bit, which was my, you know, compromise with myself. But if you know any like good tech related mod packs, that would be appreciated. Hey, now there's stretch. Is anyone willing to do math for me? So I don't have to stop doing whatever the hell I'm doing. Cobblemon? Cobblemon is... I don't know. That's not tech. Unless you can force... Unless it's like Palmon and you can force all the little creatures to do stuff for you. Anyway, can you do 45 divided by 8? Minus 45. Why not our mod pack? Because there's no tech. Well, there's create, but that's it. I'm also just not used to it. Just 40 bucks, really? So, for significantly less effort, I could make 20 bucks less profit. Assuming I can sell them at the same rate. And I'm not convinced that I can, but I'm also not convinced that I can't. Ahem. Yes. Thank you, Volt, for the thing. What are you waiting for? You're welcome. Okay. My apologies. I was getting there. Look, I'm talking to you at a delay. Everything you see is a couple seconds behind my eyeballs. It's curfew. God damn it. I don't know. Do you guys think it's worth the effort to keep making bio balls or whatever the hell they're called? Probably. Probably not, though. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just lazy. They gave you a curfew like U16. I mean, some, like, towns and countries actually have a curfew to prevent, like, crime and other situations. It's a common thing in these types of games, too, because obviously you're the one committing crime, so they gotta throw hurdles in your face. What are you contemplating? Enlighten me. The lack of conversation in my brain is very evident, so I will grasp at anything chat throws at me right now. Also, I want to say I got the Upstanding Citizen achievement, so obviously it can't be that bad if I have that achievement on my belt. Except I'm terrible and actually the worst. I could also just, like, focus on growing crap or stuff if I didn't go through all the bio ball business, which is honestly the best part about this game is just not doing that. Should you buy a FedEx truck? No, they're quite annoying. I speak from experience because I have experience with FedEx, kind of. I'm kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. I do have experience, but I don't know anything about their trucks. But I don't know specifically why you would even want a FedEx truck, and then I guess the question is, for what are you using it for? Because that maybe determines the actual reasoning of it. I don't know. You're gonna buy a FedEx truck for a house? Like to live in or to move stuff out of a house? You would use one to transport my drugs. Volt, you can't even drive yet. No, to live in. Okay. I've actually thought about just living in the back of a truck. The pros of living in a truck is it's cheap, it's mobile, you get all your own space. The negatives are no running water, no plumbing, and you can't really cook very much, and you don't have a lot of space. But physically, you could probably do it. It's probably better than being homeless. However, yeah, you also wouldn't really have electricity. So either you'd have to bring in like an oil lamp or something, which hopefully, do oil lamps make fuel? Gas? Do they make smoke? Do oil lamps make smoke? I don't know. Is that a dumb question? Probably. No smoke? Okay, good. Good to know. I was unaware. I forgot to water my crop. There we go. You will be right back? Okay. Let us know what happens with the FedEx truck, because I don't know what the hell's happening in chat. But it's fine. So what do you think, Volt? Should I keep doing my long process, or should I just say I'm lazy and stop doing this long process after I get rid of all my current materials that I bought for it? Be lazy? Sounds great. That's all I needed to hear. I should probably, I don't know. There's certain effects that, man, I'm overthinking it. I literally just need to make money. Guess what? Chicken butt? Is that what you're gonna say? Ad time? Okay. I still don't think that works, dude. I literally don't, I don't think it works. Does it work? I guess you can't hear me if it does work. Nope, okay. I really need to take that away from you and like give it like an actual purpose. The channel points, and then make you feel kind of weird that you spend all your money on things that don't work. Well, it's not money, but you know what I mean. Anyway. No. Okay. You're the boss. I think. I don't know. Are you? Are you the boss? I think instead of just being lazy overall, I should probably just get like the basic forms of all of the types of weed I can grow and then just grow them all instead of doing this whole process with one. I mean, I could also automate this process, but it's really expensive because you have to pay people, and I don't want to pay people. That's lame. I don't mind the process either. I just think that I'm maybe doing it a little too much. And the bio-balls that have all the effects, which they do because that's what a bio-ball is really good for getting new customers, but again, it's really tedious and annoying to make. Like, I could just be out making deals right now instead of whatever the hell this is. Actually, let's do that. Let's, here, we'll do that. Bio-balls is right here. And then the original stuff is right there. So let's say we're selling this. Let's see if orders come in. And there's an order. My good old buddy Sam. We'll do that now. Why not? In front of the motel. Okay, I also have a transportation issue, kind of, because I can't get around very fast, which is fine, I guess. I mean, I guess I don't need to. They're pretty lenient with how this works. And then we got this guy. I mean, it's literally just, hey, here's what I have for sale, and eventually they'll just roll in the sales. Are you the guy I'm trying to... No, you're Cranky Frank. I didn't know there was a Cranky Frank, but there's a Cranky Frank. I'm supposedly waiting for delivery here? You can't say, come on, let's go, if I'm catching you before we even meet in the place. You know? Like, that's just not how this works. What I should probably do is meet up with my... Or no, I should craft the rest of the bio balls. He already looks high? Yeah, they usually are. I should craft the rest of the bio balls and then keep them for samples. And then I should probably just... I mean, like, I just made 3 sales for being lazy. Like, this is... I gotta go for quantity over quality, I think, is the method here. Because it's just boring to do quality. You know? Like, I like the plants, but I don't really like moving things into bowls too much. So I will use up the materials I have, and then I shall be gone this process and expand the plant empire ever so slightly to pretty much fill up the whole house that I have here, as well as the other houses that I technically own, because there's a lot of real estate going on in this game for some reason. Also, it's important to keep your inventory kind of spread out with the drugs, because if you get searched, it's kind of hard to keep up with it otherwise. Should I make crack? Weird question today. I don't know. Do you guys... So, I guess if we're being lame, you would eat the guy searching you? I don't know if that's how that works. There's 2 cops right here. There's vibing. Where the hell's the exit? There it is. Let's make crack. Alright. Volt has decided that we, in fact, will implement crack. Or meth. Is it the same thing? Crystal? Meth? I don't know. I guess crack's something else. I don't know either. I do not do drugs. I do not condone drugs. I simply desire... Why is this basketball moving? Well, that was productive. Come on, we got this. Well, we no longer got this. Hold on. What? That's not how that works. That's not how that should work. There. Oh, what the... Okay, fine. Fine, I give up. Clearly, I'm not good enough for this. They said nope. Yeah. Apparently. Let's go stop by the place where I need to buy things to get meth. And then let's also see if my dealer's home, because I need to exchange his supply. He's out dealing. Okay, good for him. There should be a warehouse. Oh wait, my dealer's heading home right now. Somewhere, maybe. Is he? Hello? Oh, there you are. Hey, dude. See, he makes such good money. He's so good at his job. Get back here. I will take these. You sell these. Nah, you just take that all. You do that. You deal with that. And then I will say I'm not selling these right now because my dealer will handle it. Go to sleep. I should, but we gotta stop by the warehouse. Weren't you paying attention? Curfew's not on yet anyway. Weapons, I don't need them. I just need you. All right, so to my understanding, it's 1 acid and 1 phosphorus per thing. Because I have all those supplies otherwise. And I also need pseudo, I think it's called. So let's get 20 of this, 20 of this, and then I'll order the other thing. Oh, it stacks in 10? That's annoying. And then we'll order the other stuff that we need for it later. I don't know if acid counts as like a illegal substance to carry around. Maybe, probably, I don't know. That's the RV. I need to go home. I get quite lost around here, if I'm honest. I'm not too good at directions just yet. Like, at all. I'm trying to remember where to go, because that's my sweatshop, which is, that's what it's called. I didn't name it that. But that's fine. This is fine. I'm out of things to talk about already. I mean, that's fair, I guess. What you see is what's on the screen, so... Anyway, let's just stock up on this stuff. We'll take that to the meth lab later. I don't know what to do with this. Talked about GTFO. What about GTFO? It's a game that I don't really want to play anymore, if I'm honest. Explain it for me. You're a prisoner that is sent into the big underground vault where you must crawl through a place full of sleeping monsters to do a task for the person that is kidnapping, that has imprisoned you. Also nicknamed the Warden. And it is a very difficult game. And I'm very bad at it. And I thought I was able to maybe... Was I good at it? No. I was hoping to maybe one day go through the entire game on my own without bots, but that's really difficult because it's made for 4 players, and in the first level you need to go through a level 3 door, which means you have to go through 3 waves of enemies that just don't really give a crap. A lot of people liked my tips. Well, they shouldn't have, because those tips are from someone that has never actually done it. So they're being lied to. And I don't have energy drinks. Hold on. So I have 4 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those. Okay, so if I'm trying to get rid of this stuff, I might as well condense it so I know how much I have and how much I need to actually do what I'm trying to do. So theoretically, I need 5 stacks of energy drinks and 5 stacks of mouthwash, and then the 4 stacks of everything else are fine. And then we should really take one of these shelves to the meth lab for storage of those materials. And then I should really up my growing potential, because I am going to start making the other types of growables, which is fine. So let's do that tomorrow. Are these growing? No, there's nothing in here because I don't have soil, which I said I was going to go get, and then I didn't. So I lied to myself. It's fine. Also, I don't know if a lot of people liked my tips. It seems like a lot of people just watched my tips, and I'm still not entirely convinced that there isn't someone out there who just has that minute-long video on repeat. It is just view farming for me or something. I don't know why they chose that video. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if I learned that someone's just had that one video on repeat for who knows how long. I just want to say also, I want to make like a post about this when it actually happens, but my original YouTube channel that has now become Magma Lily's data archive has been gaining more subs for some reason. It's because of the VODs, obviously. But it's like always 1 or 2 subs ahead of the channel that I actually want to grow. And I don't know why. What did I need? We need 4 stacks of mouthwash, 5 stacks of energy drinks. This isn't going to fit in my inventory. That's fine. Some will be outside on the pallets. I've been told. Oh, there's the. Just accept plot armor for my channel. Did you spell it as armor or armor? I spell it with an O. But I spelled dungeon incorrectly every single time, so don't worry, I'm not smart either way. And also, no, I will not accept that people just like it because I don't like that video. And I don't want people to like that video. I want people to like the videos that I'm a goofball and actually am making things that I care about more than tips and tricks on GTFO. It's like if you did something that you were just kind of doing for the fun of it. Well, not even for the fun of it. Like, you did a school project and published it because you had to. And then everybody knew you for that and not the things that you actually cared about. Now, I'm not saying I didn't want to make that video because clearly I made that video. But the point is that, I don't know, it just is disappointing that that's what I'm known for right now, and I want it to be better. I want it to be something that I care about more. But, you know, it's fine. I didn't get my goddamn soil. These have 15 seconds left. We'll mix this as soon as that's done with the mouthwash, and then we'll go get the remaining supplies off those pallets. We'll get some soil. I should try to fill my inventory with soil, so let's see if I can put this down, and then we'll fill her up with this. I've become very good at this, mainly just because I've been doing it for a day of real time. It's just you collect everything and then you slowly get them up, and sometimes they fall, most times they do fall. But, you know, it's still pretty efficient, and I'm not gonna insult myself for it. Oh, I should probably also order a dead drop. Contacts. You, bam. I have debt to you? Do I have debt to you? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Your thing's by the warehouse. So we'll go we'll stop by there, do that, and then we'll head. Man, I'm really I don't know. I'm not going the directions that I should be going with the stuff that I should be going with it. If that makes any sense. Also, this soil is the best soil, even though it's the beginner soil, because these cost way more per plant. And so it's just the risk, or it's the price of inventory. I don't have money on my card. Please tell me I can deposit. I can. Deposit. Oh. There. Because for some reason there's a card limit in this game, which is kind of one of the stupidest things in this game, in my opinion, but they added a whole mechanic to get around it anyway. So. Anyway. Where's the warehouse? It's on my right. I need to put money around here, and then I need to purchase more pseudo. That's a dead drop. Where is it? It's on the other side. Of course it's on the other side. Wonder what happens if I jump in the water. Probably lose my inventory as if I got arrested. Don't want to do that. Probably. I don't necessarily want to try it out right now. You receive 60 cash, yada yada. Okay. Need to order a drop. Give me everything you can give me. I can't. Oh, I have a money limit. Why do I have a money limit? They think I'm not good for it. That's fine. I can go through here. Yeah, you're searching me. I have bags of fertilizer and stuff. Acceptable quality. I feel like a lot of things are acceptable quality, but it depends on what it's for. Because it could be an acceptable walker, but it's just a stick. And, you know, would you really spend a bunch of money on just a stick? Probably, but I don't know, I'm not you. You might, maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We also need to buy a bunch of bags. Because I didn't do that. It depends on the stick. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a fancy well, like, just a stick that you found outside. Like, $10 stick that you could have just picked up on your way in if you were lucky enough. I don't know. I was a stick person. I feel like everyone's either a rock or a stick person if you're one of those kids that go adventuring in the woods. I was surprisingly a stick person, but I do like rocks too. You can technically be both, but I feel like if you had to pick one, I'm the stick one. Because I loved venturing into the woods with my sister back in the day. We had a massive hill behind our place of living for a while. And it was just woods. It was a very wooded hill. And we had like landmarks that we had named, and they were pretty much all different fallen down trees. And we all gave them a T name. Like we had Tina and Tony, I think. I don't remember. Why is there? Oh, right. I bought this, but it wouldn't fit in my hand. And that was forever ago. And therefore, I no longer care about it. It was gonna be part of the experimenting, but You liked a good stick? You used to collect rocks? So there was this park that I went to. It was like a church school park, if you know what I'm talking about. Which basically just meant that it's a playground, but it's a park, so you can visit as if it was a park, but it's also part of a playground. Like a school playground for a church. Anyway, they used to just have a bunch of rocks, like the little tiny pebbles, and every time you went there, you would take some of those rocks with you no matter what in your shoes. But I intentionally took some of the rocks in an empty water bottle. And that's pretty much the end of the story, is that I took a bunch of, I had a water bottle of rocks sitting in my closet from that place for the longest time, and now I don't, because I don't know, I think I got rid of it when I moved to my apartment that I just moved out of. Is really the only, that's just what happened. Very interesting story, I know. But yeah, I had these two little sticks that I kept out in the backyard on before you hit the hill, and I used them as like climbing sticks, like ice picks, and you just stab them into the ground, and they were actually pretty efficient. There was even a rope to go up and down the hill. If you like just hold on to the rope, you'll get down, and yada. And I don't know, it was fun. I need enough to pick up my pseudo, so I have 8 slots of inventory, bags stacking, so I need 140. Oink. And then I need my drop, which is one of these two. I don't know. It's the one that has a meter, I hope. Bam. But yeah, I don't know. Also, Volt, I didn't know you like a year ago, so that's not my fault when you think about it. I'm not saying it's yours, I'm just saying it's not mine. I wonder how much meth I can make at once, because it took like a whole day of just kind of standing around. If I did stand around. I did not stand around. It took me 2 days to make because I just popped in and out. But it would take a whole day of me standing around if I did that. Put that there. Okay, we're at the second stage, so right, I already put the drugs in. Also, for some reason, when the pellets of or the tablets of the over-the-counter drugs interact with the buds of the weed, they lag a lot sometimes, and it's very scary to try and move them like this because they just start to fly everywhere if you're not careful. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but if it is a me thing, then I'm patenting it as the glitchy drug method because it's glitchy and it's drugs making drugs. And that's just what it is. Hey, Vol, I have a question. Maybe, I don't know, that sounds weird. I guess I worry that I make promises I can't keep to you guys, to the community. Because I almost did that. It was almost, hey guys, I'm not doing FNAF next time. And then it was, man, I really don't know what to play right now. So we're just gonna do nothing. And I didn't want to just, I don't know. I worry that I treat this, this is me beating myself up for nothing. But basically, the original idea was that I was gonna play whatever you guys voted on in the poll that I put out. And nothing was really conclusive about that. And I didn't really want to play any of that. And I know this isn't really a question anymore. But my point is that I shouldn't make promises, I guess. I should just stick to what I want to do. I don't have to announce that I'm doing something different because I don't know the future. And I should just chill. And I probably will chill. I'm also very jealous of who texted me? My drops already, yes, thanks. Oh, we're gonna be fine. Everyone makes a promise that they can't keep sometimes, and if you end up not wanting to do something, that's fine, just let us know. I know, you guys don't overall care about if I keep those promises or not, but if someone ever does care, then it's, you know, my fault. I don't know. I worry that I don't want to lead you all on, if that makes sense. I don't want to be the one. I don't want to screw up again, because I screwed up a lot in my upcomings to all this. Then not screw them if they can't understand. Yeah, you're right. I'm way too insecure to be it. Ow, you can't. I'm trying to not be mean to myself. You can't hit me for nothing. I got whacked. What you want to do comes first and foremost. Yeah, I know. But it's surprising on how many times that I double guess. I second guess myself on that sentiment. Where's my trimmers? Where'd they go? There. I don't have the inventory space. I don't know. I need to remember that both this isn't a job. You guys are literally all here because of me. You aggressively tapped my shoulder. That's a whack, at least. Anyway, before I was interrupted, I was trying to say that I need to remember this isn't a job right now. This is a hobby. And this hobby is anything I want it to be. And I probably shouldn't worry about the people that I have literally coerced. Well, now I'm making it sound bad. I have made a community where you all exist in my presence on a semi-routinely basis if I keep my schedule, which I have. And none of that would be there. Wouldn't be none of this would be none of this wouldn't be a thing. This wouldn't have happened if I didn't do something. If I had literally just stayed quiet in my own little world and gone to college or something, I wouldn't be where I am right now. And none of you would be either. And obviously some of us, you know, not everyone wants to be here all the time. And I don't really care, honestly. But point is that I made this. This is mine. There are other people a part of it, and I'm grateful that there are. But when it comes to on paper, this is mine. You're a part of it, and you can have it. But when it's mine, guys. You want to go to college, but you don't? You don't want to go to college, trust me. That's all I want you to know, is that you do want to go to college, but you don't. That out of everything that you've ever told me, that's the one thing you want me to know. Trust me that you don't want to go to college. Because it's bad. And by bad, I mean it's exactly the same as high school. And it's, you know, not fun. It's boring. It's just more papers, more tests, more studying. Doesn't friggin' matter. You'll sit in front of a computer or in a chair hours and hours and hours for a good letter and a piece of paper saying that you showed that you were smart. I don't know what you're talking about, Volt. Which one? Look, remember I'm on a delay here. You gotta include what you're talking about in the comment, or else I don't know what you're talking about. That it is mine. Okay. Yes. True. This is correct. This is a good statement. I'm glad you reiterated it for me. Thank you. You're gonna make me go crazy? Well, probably. But isn't that the fun of it? That we can be crazy together? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Stuff and things and stuff. But yeah, this is mine. I should really remember that this is mine, and I can do whatever the hell I want with it. I could delete it all if I wanted to, or I could not. I don't know. Streaming something that people don't want to see is probably better than streaming something I don't want to play, because then no one's gonna have fun. And what's the point of that? I don't know. I worry. What am I trying to say here? I am a people pleaser, and I am very anxious about what other people think of me. And so when I see people say things like, this is boring, or this is not something that I want to see right now, or will you do this instead? I think, man, they're right. I should probably do the thing that people want to see, regardless of if I want to do it or not. And you're right, I can't please anybody. And if I also have to remember that most of those people that probably think I should be doing anything else don't care. They simply don't care overall, and they don't matter to me in the grand scheme of what I do. And if they show up and become a friend, then obviously I will care. And that's kind of where the middle ground is, where I like listening to you guys. I like hearing what you think about my stuff, if you like it, if you hate it. I want to know what you want to see, because I do want to be a people pleaser. And if you want to see something that I want to do, then it's a win-win. But if y'all want to see something that I don't want to do, then I'm not going to do it, I think is what I'm trying to tell myself. They can tell you to do something, they can go F themselves and do it themselves. Well, so that's the thing, right? Is that you can't Volt. Specifically, you cannot. I'm not saying you're telling me to do something else or whatever. But you are an individual that obviously we interact on this platform now. Pretty often, and it has become aware to me that you do not really own a computer of any kind, and so physically you cannot do the thing by yourself. And so if a person you like to watch, because I idolize YouTubers. I very much appreciate specific YouTubers for what they do, who they are. I want to see them interact with the things that I like. So when I know that like a game or something is out there that they can play and then simply don't play, I get a little disappointed, because I, want them to react to whatever the hell it is that I enjoy. Specifically, Markiplier is who I'm referring to. And Markiplier is amazing at, he seems extremely confident about how he wants to be perceived. And he's very much I don't give a crap about what you all say. Even if you tell me no, I'll do it better. Like, he is the FU energy guy, that type of thing. And he is my inspiration, if you will. And I look up to that. And he's been told that a million times. I'm not necessarily special. But, it's sometimes a little sad when I want him to play or interact with something that he simply won't and never will in some cases. Because X, Y, or Z, I don't know. And so I hope that, well, I don't know if I hope, but I am trying to put myself in the shoes of the opposite. Like, what do you guys want this content creator to do? What do you guys want to see them do? What do you want to see them react to? And I feel that pressure to not disappoint. And I know it's not like a big disappointment. It very much isn't for me. Because, like, oh, Mark's gonna just keep doing what he loves doing, and that's great. Good for him. That's part of the reason he's so inspiring to me. But it's a very mixed batch of emotions that you can have for someone you. It's a very one-sided relationship, because it's them, you like them, you like seeing what they do. Their life is on screen for you to observe, judge, care about. And I guess I maybe am putting myself on a bit of a pedestal and not necessarily saying I'm to where he's at, but obviously to a smaller scale, maybe there's some of that same emotion to very few people, if only one or less. But I don't know. I have to get a good balance of keeping my community entertained and keeping myself entertained. Well, see, yeah, I don't know how, though. Like, I definitely think I should try to find a little more variety, because instead of streaming Five Nights at Freddy's for 7 streams in a row, no, 6 streams in a row, no, 8, no, it's 7 because I did Ultimate Custom Night and 5 in the same one. 7. I did Five Nights at Freddy's for 7 streams in a row. That probably wasn't the greatest idea that I've had. I don't necessarily regret it, but I could have, probably should have branched out a little bit and kept, you know, I wanted to do it, which is why I don't regret it. But I also, you're right, striking that balance is optimal. And so to strike that balance, I probably should have slid something in between the streams. Where the hell did I put my trash picker? I need to set for a pace for myself like 1 or 2 days out of a week. Viewers can request a certain stream. No, I'm not gonna do that. Simply because I will be miserable with that idea. Because I thought about that. I struggled to find a game to play, stream or not. Like, I literally bought this game yesterday. It is the only thing that I really care to play right now. Even before, like, okay, so the mentality I had before I went live today was, okay, guys, I'm not going to stream because I just don't want to. And then I was like, well, okay, now what do I do with myself? I guess I'll just go back to playing Schedule 1. And then I was like, man, I kind of feel bad about not streaming now because, I mean, I'm playing a game anyway. And so I'm extremely quiet when I am playing games on my own. Like, I will not say a goddamn word. If you talk to me, it's upsetting almost. Like, that's how silent I enjoy my game sometimes. And so when I'm here yapping to myself, that both takes me out of it because I get distracted, and it just makes me feel like I'm working. Which, you know, why would you want to work and play a game? That's kind of contradictory. But then there's the other side of that where, why wouldn't you want to play a game for work? That sounds awesome. Duh. That's playing a video game and working at the same time. It's crazy. And so my mentality was basically, if I'm playing a game anyway, might as well stream it, you know? Feel like that's, I don't know. Again, I didn't know what I was going to do with myself anyway. When as soon as I posted the, hey, I'm not streaming, I was like, okay, I guess I'll just go back to playing this game. And then I was like, well, might as well stream it. You're going to ask Mocha to make sure I don't stream? I don't regret going live at all, by the way, right now. I'm happy with my decision for multiple reasons. One is that I get to have a wonderful conversation with you. 2 is I don't necessarily think very well on my own. I like to hear my thoughts out loud, and like I just said, I don't talk to myself all that often, like I do on stream. So hearing myself right now is, you know, giving me that little bit of confidence boost, honestly, to just do my own thing in the future. And also because I think of things a lot worse than they are. I felt this dread or expectation to perform. I put out a schedule and I should stick to the schedule, right? And I felt that pushed and almost regret at saying, no, I'm not going to do that right now. And that felt almost choking, that I had to make that call to both not do something and want to do it so badly. And I just kind of flipped the coin and was like, you know what, I'll do it anyway. And I'm glad I did, honestly. I'm incredibly happy that I did, because now I get to hear all my thoughts out loud and I get to talk to you, and I don't know what the hell Dial Tone's doing with this FedEx truck, but I'm a little peaked on that, and it's amazing how much I like streaming when in some parts of my mind that I know that I really don't want to. But it is what makes my day almost every time. And if it's not, I will turn it off. And then I will move on to sleep, probably. Sorry, you're not probably good at helping me. Volt, you are the only thing helping me right now. The fact that you are here talking to me is incredibly helpful. You, out of everyone, have probably been the most chattiest in my stream. And I can seriously not tell you how many streams you have probably saved just by being here and informing me that someone is watching. Someone cares. Someone is here. You're not talking to the void of the internet. You are talking to your friend, your community. You are talking to people that you wouldn't have known if it wasn't for you talking to the void. And that is incredibly helpful, Volt. And I specifically very much appreciate you everything. Like, I literally don't know how to express that. It is the creator that makes the community, and then it is the community that influences the creator. And that is so true, and I appreciate it. Even if it seems like you're just here talking about Pokemon or whatever the hell. It is very helpful. Because otherwise I would be alone. And who wants to be alone? Some people want to be alone, but they don't probably understand what loneliness feels like. So yeah, you are incredibly helpful. You know this. I sent depressing messages back and forth with you in DMs before. Those times are also helpful because I very much have self-doubt, and I don't know why I have self-doubt. I should really talk about this with my therapist. I don't know. What did it stem from? You usually want to be alone, but I try to force myself to be more social so I get more used to people. I think that I don't know. I've been more social than I realized in my life. I spent a lot of time before I really knew that I was on the internet. So basically what I mean by that is, thinking back, I thought I was alone most of my time. I was always in my room. I was explicitly avoiding my family for multiple reasons. And I honestly would spend a lot of time in the basement alone, playing with my Mighty Beans or whatever the hell they were called. And that, thinking back on that and saying it out loud, kind of, I wasn't alone. I was sure physically, yes, I was alone, but I had my imagination and I had my imaginary friends and I had my little role plays that I would play out with them, because that's what it is, really, is kids using their imagination. They're just role playing. So yeah, it's if I was alone, I always kind of found a way to make myself not alone. You miss having a good imagination? Well, it's still there. It's not like it died. You're still the same you. You have the same brain. Brains might have changed, and so have your thoughts, but it's still there. It's not like you lost it. Hell, I make stories out of my weird imaginations nowadays. I really need to produce one of those. I really want to. I'm just worried about the production value. And I want to do like a small story before I go for the big one. There's so many parts to it. It's crazy. But I'm not upset about it. Mocha's been quiet. What are her thoughts on this? About what? Her imagination? Again, you need to reiterate what you're talking about in the statement here. I forgot to do this. Everything? She thinks that I'm up in my head about too much of everything. She doesn't really understand the stories that I try to tell her that I'm producing, but she'll listen to pretty much anything that I have to say, and I'll listen to her. We care to hear each other out, but I imagine we both don't fully understand what each other is saying half the time, and we just kind of nod our heads and be like, that's cool. I love you in my life. But also, you're saying things that I don't understand. You know everything? I don't... What do you mean? I don't know what context you're... Again, you gotta reiterate what you're talking about. Because I yap. And then not only are you seeing this a couple seconds later, but I said so much in those couple seconds that I don't know what you're referring to. You want to know the stories? I will not tell you the stories, Volt. They're very not fleshed out, and I desire to produce them in a way that will not have expectations, because I need that for that. And I hope that you understand the story as it comes out, because there's a good chance that no one will. By the way, what are those pills? These are Viagra. Aren't you happy you asked? You really asked? You don't know what that is? Oh, good. You shouldn't. It's, when men can't, get it up anymore. I feel like I shouldn't be the one explaining this to you. There's also other things that it's used for, but I don't know what that is. Stun things clicked. I might have running out of seeds. It's fine. I need a lot of products. I need to get rid of it anyway. Look, you asked it. I don't know what you expected. Would I lie to you? I don't know. Would I? I don't think so. Throw it in the trash? I'm throwing it in the drugs. For everyone's benefit, obviously. But especially my benefit, because it makes my money go up. Don't women buy the drugs? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't think it would really contribute. I mean, again, it has other effects. It's more than just that. I just don't know what those are. I don't know what you're wowing over there about. Oh, you're wowing about me lying to you. I don't think I would. I'm incredibly honest. More than I should be. But I also will very much lie for my benefit. But I very much try not to. And I don't think I lie that often anymore. I used to lie all the time. So mostly to my parents. But don't tell them that. I mean, they kind of know already. I've pretty much told them everything. Everything important that I can remember. I'm sure there are white lies everywhere that I just can't be bothered to remember them all. But, you know, they lied to me about stereotypical parents lying to their kids stuff. That I will not reveal in case... you know, screw it. I got lazy. We got a bit of a Star lore there. What? Star lore? That's one letter off of a Marvel character. That I used to lie to my parents? Is that what the lore is? Pretty sure everyone's lied to their parents. Kind of just what kids do. I think of me as a star, and I'm saying we got some lore from you, so star lore. Okay. I mean, I'll take the compliment of being a star. But you guys are the stars. Remember? You're the stars in my sky. Literally, the Discord channel or role name for you guys is Star, so you know. I'm inside the ceiling suffocating. Well, stars don't have... Well, I guess stars do. They don't really breathe. They more have fuel. I guess oxygen is a form of human fuel because we use it to make glucose. Because the energy in our bodies. I think that's how that works. I know glucose is typically like a plant thing, but I'm pretty sure. Isn't it the same sugar? You're running out of your fuel in here? Well, I don't hear you yelling, and there isn't really room in my ceiling anyway, because I'm on a bottom of an apartment building. But, you know. That's fine. Wow, Benji is freaking hustling out there. Good for him. He's making us the big bucks. Good job, buddy. I told you, one of my dealers is crazy and the other one is trash. So we give every good thing to the one that cares and actually does his job. And then we completely ignore the other one, even though I kind of paid for her. But whatever, I don't care anymore. It's not like she gets paid hourly. She gets paid by profit. Like, she takes 20%. Which is not something I care about anymore. Because the other guy is doing so good. And I want to do my own stuff, but I'm trying to mix up the rest of these ingredients so I can stop doing it. See, I feel like anything that you need to do so you can stop doing it is not a good thing. Like, I don't know, school, maybe? Because that's just miserable, and everyone knows it's miserable, and everyone, including the people that work there, are excited when there's special days where you don't have to do it. So why the hell do we do it so much? You know? Tis dumb, and I will throw my fit. Volt, have you ever seen the original Jumanji? Because what you're talking about right now reminds me of the scene with the spiders. And, Peter, I think the kid's name was. Yeah, you have? Yeah. Because you're saying you're stuck in the ceiling, and that's basically what it would be if you were stuck in the ceiling. Is the kid hanging out of the ceiling. Good movie? I agree. Good movie. This goes in there. Mouthwash. Boop. You hear dogs? Those are in the game. You can eat them, sure. I haven't seen any in the game, so I don't think they're real, and they don't have bodies probably, but they're technically in the game, I guess. Also, my back is killing me today. I don't know if I slept on it weird or what the hell I did to myself, but one of the prices of being tall, I guess, is that you get chronic back pain eventually, and I hope I haven't reached it at the ripe age of 19. I was about to say 29. I am not that old yet. Big ol' yet. You hope to be taller? I'll trade you. I will trade you. Oh, you can have it. You can have it all. Your spine hurts a lot. You got some beard hair coming in? You can have mine beard hair too, man. I don't want it. I don't want a lot of the things that I have, but I also want more than I have. So, you know, I would like to trade. I I guess that's kind of how things work, is that you get things and then you don't get other things. And that's how trading works. Where am I out of baggies? I am so... Oh, no, I'm not. I have a whole shelf full back here. Dumb. Do you like cooking drugs? I do like cooking drugs. This game is quite fun. Ironically addicting. There is another game like this called Drug Dealer Simulator. It is not nearly as enthralling as this one because you have to do a lot less of the... It's not as intuitive, and it's not very fun in comparison. If that makes any sense. And I don't know. I enjoy the grind. I love grindy games. And that's another reason why I'm kind of awkward about streaming a lot of the time, is because a lot of those games that I play are very repetitive, and I worry that no one wants to sit through my repetitive banter and bullcrap. But, you know, screw those people. I'm kind of accepting that this is mine. I'm more and more accepting lately that this is my stream. This is what I want to do. I shouldn't care about anyone else, obviously. Alright, well that sounds bad. I should care about other people, but when it comes to my hobbies, I probably shouldn't. Because this isn't a job right now. I want it to be, because that would be fun. But I should probably be myself a little bit more, or else people will suddenly go from, oh my god, I love your energy and your stream, and yada yada. And then all of a sudden it'll be like, yeah, I'm actually incredibly lazy, and you guys have all been seeing a facade. And half the people will be like, okay, sure. And the other half will be like, wow, I'm out of here. And then I'd have to go back to work. And then it'd be sad. But yeah, I struggle being myself because I don't know who myself is. And we're still getting acquainted after 19 years. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. You get used to being around someone, you don't know who they are, and then all of a sudden who they are matters because you gotta tell them to other people, and you don't know how to do that, and that's kind of where I'm at. Which is fine. I should really talk to my therapist about a lot of this. We talk about very unimportant things, I feel like, but at the same time, they're very helpful. And she was very excited to talk about something when I left last session. Very odd. I don't know what I don't remember the whole conversation, but it ended with her being like, "Oh, we don't have time, but we'll do this next time." And I was like, "Okay, sure." You want therapy? I don't have really an opinion on that. That's entirely up to you. I have been in and out of therapy 3 times now. I've had 3 different therapists. The first one was awesome. Loved her. But then insurance changed, so we had to like pay way more than it was originally. And we couldn't do that. So we said bye. And then I had a therapist that was over the phone. I never saw her face outside of like her profile picture on wherever the hell we found her. And then my current therapist is a over the phone and in person. We've never had an appointment over the phone just yet, but we've been in person many times, and she's like a middle ground. The phone one was awful, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Literally, she made me so mad. She kept telling me the same thing over and over again and was like, you seem really upset about this. And I was like, I am. And that felt like the whole time we talked. We had like 4 sessions maybe, and that felt like all of them was just, wow, you seem full of rage and you're really upset. And I'm like, yeah, I am. Okay. And then she did nothing. It was literally just, wow, you're really upset. I should probably do something about that. And then she never did. I don't know. I'm sure she knew what she was doing, and I just don't remember it correctly because, again, I was just apparently so angry, apparently. I don't friggin' know. I don't know. Point is, that was weird and not helpful. I'm sure she had good intentions, and I'm sure she has a degree for a reason. But my God, that was the most bullcrap experience I've had with therapists. Because I haven't had that many. And I don't know how to feel about it. But overall, crazy. Anyway. I'd say if you're going into therapy, get a good therapist. Like, I know it's hard to know, but you shouldn't have to tolerate your therapist. If anything, it should be the other way around. And your therapist should want to help you by, being helpful. But you should never have to tolerate someone who is trying to actively help you like that. Like on a professional level. And you also shouldn't tolerate people that you choose to hang out with either. You should want to hang out with people. I did this wrong, didn't I? Yeah, this is not the right ingredient. It's the energy drink next. I almost messed that up. I'm sure it would have probably been the same thing, but different order. I don't know if that matters. I thought about testing it out and playing with it and seeing if I could get the bio balls to be more profitable somehow, but I didn't. Again, I am here being lazy now. I don't know. Maybe I kind of like just doing this. I don't particularly mind this process, but I also, I don't know, man. See, this is the conflict that I have with this game, is that I love just the making of the thing. And I don't particularly want to deal with the selling of the thing, but the selling of the thing is way more money, obviously. But that's why you have dealers do that for you. I don't know. Maybe I'll just simplify it a bit. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just making so much more than I have the time to do the rest of this stuff. Is, I guess, the main issue. I don't know. I should probably figure out, like, what's the most profitable mix of, like, 2 things or 1 thing, and then just go from there instead of 6 things, because the 6 thing method, although is good, isn't... I don't know. I'm just making excuses. I like this. I shouldn't have to justify that. But I also don't like this because it's very repetitive. And although I don't mind repetitive, it's... I don't know. There's more aspects to the game than just moving stuff around tables and throwing trash out occasionally. But hey, it kind of pays for itself sometimes. A little bit. You get a little money back, which is nice. And I didn't calculate that in my profit margin, so I'm sure I'm, like, making back what I spent on the like, profit, because I don't know what I'm trying to say. You get it, maybe. Because I don't get it, so clearly you probably don't get it, but, you know. Make money back. That's all you need to know. You also have to remember that I'm making like 8 of these per plant, which is why the profit's so good sometimes. Money back good, exactly. Also, look at this fat stack of cash that you can just hold and run around with. Anyway, alright, so I'm practically done with the bio balls. I simply need to finish these last 4 sets of ingredients, and I will be done with them. The reason I have 4 left is because I had a set of high quality, what are these things called? Granddaddy Purples, apparently. And they were, I wanted to get those to be this, because if they're good, it's, you know, the quality versus quantity thing. If I'm going to go for quality a little bit, I should probably do the highest quality I can. And they're good samples. All of these are really good samples, but they're also good money, which is why we're going to sell these, keep the super high quality ones for things. Grind what? You never heard of the grind? You never heard of the grind? Oh, it's called Granddaddy. Not what, I don't know what you heard. What the hell did you think you heard? I heard grinding. Huh. Lovely. I don't think we want that around here. But good idea. And by that I mean a terrible idea. I feel like I shouldn't have named the stream what it is. Like, it's accurate, but it's not fun. Volt, rename the stream for me. Tell me what I should name it. Also, someone I'm very jealous of someone who I'm following because cooking trucks. That's not very, I don't know. I mean, that's accurate again, but not very fun, you know? It's gotta be catchy. It's gotta be catchy. No, not Mocha. I'm very jealous of this streamer that I'm following because she reached 100 followers soon after me, and so I was a little ahead of her. She's skyrocketed, man. She freaking flew to the moon. She has 46 viewers right now, and almost at 200 followers, and we hit 100 about the same time. And like, it's not, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm jealous of success. Everyone wants what they can't have. Well, I'm not saying I can't have success, but the point is, they found success very fast, and we started from the same point, especially. But the difference between us is she streams like daily and is very much not, I don't know. She found her people. She's very good at it. She's very charismatic. I don't think I am those things. I'm not saying I'm bad for not having those traits, but she is very much, she's like your typical streamer. She's lovely. And I am very much not that. I am very, I don't know. But streaming was never the thing I wanted to go for. I always wanted to do YouTube, and I'm glad that I've focused on YouTube so much as I have, because I'm proud of those more than this, but I have fun with these too. And I think streaming is a great way to kind of have that best of both worlds, where you get the community and the feedback, and you get the fun out of it. And it's also a great way to just, in general, have a better time. Because you get the quiet of the recordings, and you get the laughter of the chat. And it's quite fun. I like both. But YouTube was always my main shtick. What? What was I saying? Schnick. What is the word that I'm looking for? Shtick. It was my original shtick. That's probably the word. I don't know. What? Your shtick. Like the thing you're known for, your bit, your comedy routine. It's just your thing that you do, that you're known for, or whatever. Anyway, my point is that how many? You have one bio ball, man. You have just one. No one's gonna buy that from you, are they? Anyway, I don't know. I like streaming. It's fun. I appreciate it. Tis just also the thing that I, you know, words. Insert words here that make sense in this context. It was never a priority, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I thought I could get away with streaming and then taking the streams and turning them into videos. Can you name my horsey? Bubbles with an A. Bobbles. Name it Bobbles. I don't know. I assume we're talking about the Pokemon, but you never know anymore. Nope, I did not want to put it in manually. I bought the things to be lazy. I'm going to use it to be lazy. God damn it. I should really move these. There we go. Also, I don't know where the trash goes now. Hi. I got licked. Am I out of seeds? I am. I also have just 5 bio-balls, other than the high-quality ones, where I don't know where I put the high-quality ones, but they should go on the shelf with the other ones. There they are. Should also really package up the other things, these things. I should maybe put them in the jars for now, just for storage reasons. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Or not. Well, so I have 10 stacks. That's quite a bit. That's a lot, actually. Holy crap. I have 10 stacks of those? 10 stacks of 20 is 200. I need 200 bags. And I can't fit that in my inventory, can I? I can fit 2, 4, 6. I can fit 160. So I have over an inventory full. Obviously. 2 stacks more because the stack is as much as the shelf. You get 8 stacks per shelf, 8 stacks per my inventory. So it makes sense that that's how that math would work.
Yeah.
Anyway. I'm gonna need 160 from you, good sir. And then we'll put all these in the bags, and then we'll say that we're up for selling them, and then we'll work on making the... we'll work on building our infrastructure of our place, because it's very tiny. We do have a lot of money, though. Our guy really hustled and bustled out there. But we still have to do the majority of the work in the packaging and the overall processing and growing. I could hire people to do it, but it's the fun part of the game for me, so why would I do that? But yeah, we got a lot to do. I kind of want to set up rows of these things instead of whatever the hell this ended up being. And then the mixing stations, I'm just going to put away for now and see how I fare without them, just because I don't... They don't belong anymore. They don't exist. Although I do want to work on the methamphetamines as well. So I have more bags than I thought I did, I think. So I have 6 here. Stack there. Is this the one I just bought? It might just be the one I just bought, and I'm making a fool of myself. Or no, I have a ton right here. Okay, I think I have enough bags, actually. I should. I gotta package all these up. I should get more seeds, though. And I should order another dead drop of... Did I order a dead drop? Oh, I have the pseudo. I just didn't... I didn't bring everything over there, did I? I didn't bring the shelf over there, either. Okay. Shelf, you're coming with me. Let's head over there and start that process, because it's very slow. Now, let me save my game, just in case I get caught. I can load. That's what saving your game is good for, kids, is to avoid the crimes that you're committing. And I should probably also get a bed back over here, I think. I think you can buy beds. I don't know. Maybe it's not that important. You're not a kid? Did I say you were a kid? What did I say about kids? What? I don't know what I said. You think I know what I said? You're wrong. Alright, how does this work? You put the acid in, you put the red pills in, you put the phosphorus in, and you shake it all about. You do the crackhead method, and you turn this thing around. Then you pour it all in. Sure. I already said yes, darling. Alright, that's cooking, which is... I'm eating a lemon pound cake. Because Mocha just shoved it in my mouth. Yes, it's lemon. Well, apparently I'm under arrest now for trying to walk home at curfew. Kind of counterproductive, but okay. What is with you and fruits, Volt? I feel like every fruit you just have a weird obsession with. You love sour? Why? Oh. Yeah, but you also have a thing for mangoes. What's that about? Should bring one of my packing stations to the meth lab with me. Probably. Wouldn't be dumb. We're gonna be here for a minute, but again, I'm fine with that. This one's kind of fun. The manual ones are not as fun, but I'd still do it. There we go. 4 ads, well. Not surprised. They are set to go off for 3 minutes every hour, just to get them out of the way. And trust me, you're not missing much anyway. Welcome to Twitch, everybody, where everyone's kind of sad about it. Except Twitch, because they make the money. Well, I make some money too, but it's fine. That's not right. There's the bags. I could use the jars, but I learned that the jars kind of suck. You can't really give out individual ones with jars, and that's kind of terrible. And unproductive. It's also raining, and I think this is like one of the first times that it's really rained in this place, our new place. Except when we first got here, it was kind of raining, but I didn't really get to enjoy it from the inside. But it's kind of funny because of the fact that this is kind of an issue. There we go. We're on the bottom floor of 2 other people, so it's kind of fun to just... I don't know, the rain is... It's not silent, because it's like a motel room door where our front door leads directly outside, which is how front doors work, and I'm surprised to announce that that's not how my last one worked, so... You know. Also, I don't know why it gets so messed up. In the normal one, the bags on the right kind of despawn, but that's not the case here, apparently. And I don't think that's supposed to happen like that, but I'm not particularly upset that it doesn't happen like that. I'm just a little annoyed that it breaks occasionally, which isn't great, but it's fine. But yeah, we need to get more bags, like a lot more bags, and then we need to start selling this stuff, and then we need to also begin our glorious empire where we just get so many grow tents and make just the most amount of weed and meth as we can. Which is fine. That's how this game works. That's what we're doing here. What was I doing? I forgot it was something. It was something that I was doing that I wanted to do. I wanted to change the name of the Twitch stream. Your Pokemon are burning alive in front of your eyes? Are you playing Pixelmon? Because that happens sometimes in there. Playing Pokemon Emerald on an emulator? Oh, Pokerogue. Emerald Rogue? What? You're saying words and things that don't make sense to me. Like Pokerogue? You can't just... That still doesn't make sense to me. You can't just say like this, but not this. That's not how I do. That's not how I understand. Alright, so... We need more seeds. We need to go check on our meth. We need to sell. We really need to sell. So let's do that. Let's tell the world that we are selling. No more bio balls. Those can go away. And then let's start prepping other things. All right, so we're gonna actually send all of our deals to the nighttime so we can work on one thing at a time. Because it will not work otherwise, trust me. Also, I'm hoping this isn't deleting the soil that's in all the pots, because that would suck. But the idea here is that we are able to basically do this like over and over. I can't reach the water. I can reach the water, and also the soil didn't stay. That's sad. Alright, I mean, I can reach the water if I do it this way. I don't know how... I might not be able to trim them. Hold on. Let me make this a little more realistic and not so... I'm a little too efficient, if you know what I mean. Can I walk next to that? No, I can't. Okay, so... See, I'm not gonna have, like, any room in here if I do it this way. And there's, like, no point to having it over here. Like, why would I go there other than for the water? I mean, I guess I could just line them up better? Because, so... Water. Hi. So it could be water, soil, water, soil, tent. And then maybe there? Because I can walk through here, but can I walk through this? No, I can't. Okay. I mean, we can maybe do this 2 more times in this space, and then we'll have to expand into other rooms, but it's fine, I guess? Question mark. I don't know why the water has to be on one side and the other side and whatever. Did someone text me? Alright, so I should probably figure out how many things I can put here before I just start, you know, throwing things everywhere. No, that's not effective, is it? Alright, so that's, they're all full. I'm gonna preemptively do this. Should really just make a storage room in here, and then the rest should be reserved for growing. Probably a good idea. Here, TV, you can hang out. No, you can't. There's no room for you. Why is the music so intense? I don't know. Like I said, the music just kind of does what it wants, and I just live with it. I think it's because I'm moving stuff everywhere, and it's like, oh, you're moving on to a new place or new horizons or something. When in reality, I'm just redoing my business model. Because I'm going for the lazy route, as everyone should. I should really make a products here. This is, I sleep next to my products in case someone tries to steal them. Alright, so we actually have to go do deals now. There we go. We love drugs so much we sleep with them. See, that would have been a good stream title, but it's too late. We already changed it. I'm too lazy. The whole idea was that I am lazy. All right, we're just gonna head towards the green dots on the compass and see whichever one we're closest to. Apparently, we're closest to this one, so let's go for that one. Theoretically, they're all pretty close to each other. Yeah, I got the stuff, man. The night is a optimal time because obviously the whole day goes by, and then there's not, it's not curfew yet. But then late night is curfew. Oh, come on. And there's still cops, apparently. Well, now the music's gonna pick up because I'm being chased by a police. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm freaking sorry? Since when were there police cars? I do not recall there being police cars. Oh my god, go away. Trying to tase me, and it's not going too well for them. Oh, no, no, no. See? No. I vote no. I vote no. How about no? How about we don't do that? Because that's some bullcrap I call. And also, I don't want to get arrested. So, don't worry, I'll eat their guns. You can throw drugs at them. Yeah, I don't know if that would really help my case. I think if I wanted to plead innocent, throwing the evidence at them wouldn't really be productive. Anyway, let's do this again, but not get caught like idiots. That's the cool thing about games, guys, is you can do it over again with 0 consequences. Because I swear someone has definitely become a drug dealer because of this game. It's too popular for that not to be happening, and the glory of it is gone because, you know, drugs are bad, and we can experience the bad in the form of game. Let's not get caught like idiots this time. That was also a really good sale I got caught during. It was like 8 of them, which is pretty good in my opinion. This guy, he wanted 8. See, look, hassle-free this time. Don't know what happened last time. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you a goddamn thing. And we're getting more. Can't jump over the fence. Why can't I jump over the fence? This is bullcrap. Oh, more people want it. That's fine. Okay, wrong way. Anyway. Ow. I keep, like, sitting up or moving at all, and my back just hurts. Because I don't know. I don't know why it hurts. It just hurts. Oh, why can't you just let me finish the drug deal before... God damn. Why does it have to immediately, like, knock you out of the deal? Why can't it just let you finish? Like, come on. It's just weed. I don't understand. I don't understand. End of story. Well, now no matter what we get caught doing, we're gonna be in trouble because there's a curfew. But we gotta finish the deal. I don't know why they don't get arrested. They're the one actively asking for the thing I'm trying to give them. There we go. Curfew. There's a curfew bonus? I didn't know you got a bonus for doing deals when it's more difficult. Good to know. Interesting. I didn't know that. Good to know. I really didn't know that. Anyway, we can cut through here, actually. Oh, we don't need to buy anything. It's fine. No one else is getting arrested. This is targeting. I don't appreciate it. God damn it. Fine. Just cause I learned about the bonus thing. And I understand it now. Although it's risky. I get it. I get it. I get you, game. You're not special. Behind Thompson Construction and Demolition. So it should be like right here. We just sit here for like a minute. I don't know. I have fun streaming. I don't regret streaming, even though at first I was like, maybe not today. But I'm glad I did. I had fun. I am having fun. I get to show you guys the cool games I'm playing. Which is honestly what I should just do with streaming more often, is I should just play what I'm playing already and just bring you guys along. Do I like birds? Birds are okay. I'm not like, I couldn't tell you the name of birds or anything cool like that. Birds are simply okay to me mentally. Do you know how to drive? I wish I didn't, but yes, I do. Driving kind of sucks. Teach me. You put your foot on the gas pedal and then immediately switch it to the brake pedal so you don't hit anything. And then you do that enough times and you'll eventually figure out how to not almost get into a car crash. You know? Peddler level 5. Full spectrum grow light, apparently, and a battery. I didn't know I couldn't buy batteries. Which one is gas? There's 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be it. You're saying there's 467,314,664? Well, I don't know how much. I don't know. You didn't. How much of that? Like what? You didn't give it a context. You just gave it a quantity. Pedals. Well, there's it's the one on the right side. So I have a lot of money. Like, oh my god, I have a lot of money. Which is good. That's what the whole game's about. Alright, so let's just stock up. I doubt we're gonna sell more than 16 a day, but we'll see. Let's get seeds. We really need seeds. Well, okay, so there's 4 types of seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's actually not bring product. We'll buy 2 stacks of each seed, which is 20 of each. I definitely have the money for that. I gotta contact the guy though. Not you. I don't like you, if I'm honest. Not this guy. This guy's fine. It's the pseudo guy. Did he agree to that? Wait, what? Agreed, I'll be on the other pass. Okay. Can I eat the money? No. There is this game that I kind of want to buy, though, called Money Cleaner. I don't know what that's about, but it sounds just as stupid as a game I would like to play, you know? Under the underpass. Is that not? It's not the underpass? Why are you all... Okay, whatever. Should probably also pay off my debt to the meth guy. The meth guy. The pseudo supplier. There's a weird name for a drug, if I'm honest. But, well, you're just out in the open, man. You do not care this time. Normally this guy's like, oh, you know, meet me under a bridge or something. But no, this guy's like, I'm here. Buy my product. Question for Mocha. Mocha, you're getting an official Volt question, apparently. Are you behind me? Oh, she's not. Can she name my Grimmel Snarl? I don't even know what that is, man. Mocha! You're getting a chat. I know it's a Pokemon, but I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what Pokemon it is. Drugs. Alright, we'll mess with those later. Let's go pay off debt. And then let's stop at the hardware store and get some tents. There's a sink in this place, right? And then let's also stop by the meth lab. We should do that first. Just cause I don't visit here often anymore. But maybe I should if I'm going for basic stuff. Because the meth is, you know, it is what it is. Alright, put this stuff in. Mix it all about. Turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Oh, you can just... Okay. Well. See, I feel like out of all the things I have to pour in this game, I'm surprised that's not one of them, but sure. Anyway, we got a message from customer to do this at night. Hardware, no, debt first. Which is on the other side of town. Kind of. Is this? Okay, so I should just go up here and that should be behind the motel. Boy or girl? Boy. Oh, you guys are talking about the Pokemon thing. I thank you for having so much money for me all the time. I appreciate it. I mean, you still sell that stuff. You keep going with that. Warehouse. Why can't a warehouse be like a werewolf that's also a house? Can you eat my drug dealer? No. Volt, you should watch the anime called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. That's what it translates to in English. There you go. There's a movie title for you. Yum, pancreas. Yeah, sure, bud. I don't know how you received that when you very much didn't, but okay. Hardware store. I forgot where I was going. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I should also deposit my monies. Because I have a lot. Should also stop touching my face. Every time my character flashes closer to you guys, that's me like rubbing my hand on my face for whatever reason. I have a problem with touching things. One of the most delicious human parts of a body. Okay, well, good to know. You should make an eating things tier list. I do not want to withdraw. I want to deposit. Max. Okay. So I need grow tents. Most of all. We'll do 8, so that way we can see if we can fit 2 rows. And then if we can't fit 2 rows, we'll have enough to see if where we can fit another row. Micah. Milka has appeared from the shadows to name a Pokemon. How on brand, I think. I don't know. She doesn't appear from the shadows often, so I guess it is off brand for her to be doing that. Yeah. Okay, guys, hear me out. What if we weren't this lazy? You know? What if what if we didn't use the water, the sprinklers, and we just use the soil? Ugh, crap, I'm gonna lose. I already lost it. God damn it. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But hear me out. So let's do this, this, so like that, right? We have all here. I can't put that in front of the door, can I? God damn it. Well, that's kind of counterproductive, ain't it? I mean, I guess these two could. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Ask me, Volt. What? Just tell me. I fucked up. I wasted so much soil for that idea. I don't know. I could just do this and just not be lazy. And, like, actually grow a ton of crap. Maybe that's what I'll do. That sounds better. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll just not be lazy, guys. Although I don't think if I put one there, I won't be able to get through. Okay, that's fine. Did I put one at the end, though? I guess I can't really reach that one. It's fine. But this is a garden now. I guess. There we go. Can I not fit through there? Oop. There we go. It's fine. Am I good at singing? I'm gonna say yes. Sometimes. Because I enjoy it. I think I can match melodies pretty good. I'm not gonna prove it right now because my voice is very dead. I'll prove it another day, though. But I very much like music, and I very much sing along to it often. How many more grow tents? Give me a figure. 1, 2, 3. So 4 more in this row. And then we'll have to figure out where to go after that. So let's head out, start doing these sales. See if we can buy like 10 more grow tents or something. I don't know. We're just kind of going for grow tents now, which I like. The automation system of it would be helpful, but I think if we're going for quantity purely, then we gotta not be lazy, and we will just kind of do the mini games that are associated with growing. And my god, I will also be buying the electric shears because those are more effective. And if we're already putting ourselves through this lack of automation, I'm gonna do the best I can to have some sort of assistance for efficiency. Where? Let's get our grow tents first. And our shears. Hi, don't mind me. I'm here to get a electric trimmer and nope. Electric trimmer and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grow tents. Why not? Or no, I said I was gonna get 10. Let's just commit. Cool. Alright, someone texted me. They want stuff right now. Sure. Hey, it's you. Hot evening. What do you mean evening? I'm trying to sell you drugs, dude. You could, you know, give a crap, maybe. I got places to be, my guy. I can't. I don't understand why they have to be so particular about their location. It's quite infuriating sometimes. And also, why don't they just pick places that are not police-oriented? That would be more helpful for everybody, probably. Alright, we'll do this deal, and we'll head home, play with all of our grotons. I'm very bad at parkour in this game. Well, I'm very bad at parkour in a lot of games, but this one specifically because the jump height is a little off. Give me my curfew bonus, thank you. I think this system is a lot better just because I get to be a part of it a little more. And it messes with the routine a bit, which is good for my brain. And I get to, you know, make money. I'm literally going into my house. Oh my god, I can't go into my house because I'm not in my house. It's so dumb, but I'm not allowed to go into my house because I'm not in my house already. What kind of bullcrap is that? Maybe I should move this. Can I, is there space anywhere? I guess there. Fits kind of good. What was I starting to do over here? That's just inconvenient placement, my friend. I guess it kind of makes, well, I'm gonna run into the counter here. That's one too big, isn't it? Well, one less optimal than it could be. No, it's not. Wait. It's so bad. Like, it's not bad. It's just me, and me is upset at how this is right now. Why? We'll never know what's back there. You gotta go for today? Alright, Volt. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Get some sleep, as you always demand of others. And if you talk bad about yourself, Michael will whack you. Yeah, I'm aware. I think I'm going a little overboard with the amount of grotents, but at the same time, I want more. At least enough to fill out the space. I get 2 more. I'll get 2 more. And then I'll count. Wait, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's a pretty good number. Do 6 of each seed. Sure. Or something of the sort. We have 20 of each seed right now. So if we got 4 of each more, we could do 4 full harvests. Although it's going to be a lot of watering. And this and soil. Also, you're being replaced. Shears plant trimmers to the electric plant trimmers. I don't know where to put you. I don't want to just throw you out because you could still be useful. You go on the shelf of the Forgotten, where the watering can no longer resides because I was living with the auto waterers. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, not this late. So, I don't know where I'll be next time I see you guys, but I think I'm going to end this stream here. I don't regret it at all. I know I was talking a lot about that earlier, but I really don't. This was fun. I like showing you guys what I'm up to. And I hope to continue to do that, because it's fun for me, and hopefully for you too. But yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. Well, whatever. Get over it, me. Oh, it's a 3? Well, I don't want it to be a 3. I want it to be a 4. I want to see if this fits. It does fit. I can have rows and rows of soil. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. I had more fun than I thought I would, obviously, because I didn't think I would do this at all. But yeah, here we are at the end, and I appreciate it. So thank you all. Yes, my outros are normally this long. Goodbye. Have a wonderful night, day, year, whenever you're watching this. Anyway, bye. How do I end this? How do I end stream? There we go.